Hey, this is Dale Tinsley. You're listening to the Connect Podcast. Our purpose is to guide you to connect with yourself so that you can connect with others and live a life of meaning and value. Continuing the series, Limitless Potential, Endless Refinement. Peace be with you, and welcome back to Connect. Thank you for joining today. Hope you feel awesome. Hope you feel vibrant. We have a guest. His name is Tim Martin of the Barbarian Culture. Came in from Houston to come spend some time with us.
Nice to see you again, bud. It's been a while.
Good to see you. It's only been over 30 years.
Yeah. I don't know if you remember, it was my first day of high school. I walked into class, black eye and broken nose. I don't know if you remember that.
Vaguely.
I remember it.
Vaguely. So there's a little history there with us. You know, we went to the same high school.
Yeah.
How old are you right now?
I just turned 47 a couple weeks ago.
Okay, and I'll be 49 actually in a couple of days. So
nice.
Yeah, we knew a lot of the same people, and then life takes us in different directions.
Yes.
And then through the wonder of social media, I ran across your stuff.
Yeah.
And started checking out your stuff, and then we started communicating, and now you're on the couch, and it's awesome, bro. So, you know, what you're into now, lifting weights, training.
Yes.
How did you start getting involved with that?
The first time I took it seriously, I was just about to turn 23 years old. Excuse me. I remember, I can still remember exactly what happened. I was laying on my mom's sofa. I just woke up, you know, get all the stuff out your eyes and whatnot. I was like, this is not working. What you're doing right now is not working. You're not a productive person. You're always depressed. You've always got anxiety. You've got to like make a change. And I just decided, you know what, there's a gym down the street. I just got dressed, walked to the gym, didn't even get a membership. I just walked in the gym and just started working out. They had no idea. Because it was a really, really small gym. It was right behind a salon, like a hair salon.
Okay.
So I would just walk in there, and every now and then I'd give them money. I just didn't have the money at the time. But once I had a better job, than what I was doing before, I started paying my dues monthly on time. And then I got into college, reconnected with a buddy of mine. We were training partners for a little bit. Never had a training partner longer than 6 months until I met my buddy Randy.
Okay.
He was another strongman competitor. We started training together. We trained together, I want to say, about 18 months straight.
Wow.
Roughly around that. We did a competition. We're getting ready for another one. I was glad that he decided to quit first because my body was physically just breaking down, but I wasn't going to be the first one to quit. But he sent me a text, and hopefully he'll be getting back into it because I got a couple events coming up next year.
Nice.
But as far as just the strength training itself, that's what catapulted me into who I am today. It wasn't like a single launch. It was like a whole bunch of steps that I had to do. Had to get the nutrition right. Obviously, we were just talking about my sleep. My sleep was never right. So I don't know how I was able to get the results that I got from virtually no sleep. But I just kept going, put my head down, just put the work in. Eventually wound up becoming an intern strength and conditioning coach at Southeastern Louisiana. I worked there for about 6 years working with athletes. So if I wasn't in class, if I wasn't studying or training myself, I was with athletes for about 6 years.
And so, you know, all good stuff, right? And for me, what stands out is like that beginning moment.
Yeah.
Where something clicked inside of you that you wanted more, this wasn't working.
Yeah.
That level of self-accountability and that depth.
Yeah.
What do you recall any details in that? Like how you felt and then the shift when you started going and building momentum and really started cultivating yourself? Like how did that come about?
I just remember about a couple weeks into it, I just wanted to be better. So at the time I was living with my mom, I wanted to like make my mom's life easier around the house. So whatever I could do, clean something up or whatnot, just make sure everything was as straight as possible for her when she came home.
And she noticed the differences with you starting the gym membership or going to the gym and cultivating yourself?
She did notice because she actually, I mean, I hate to say it, Mom, but she became a little bit nicer to me.
Well, I mean, it's all good.
Which deservedly so. I wasn't exactly like the best son that somebody could have, but I tried.
It was a work in progress.
Absolutely.
And you made some changes, and then she made some changes, and then y'all had a little bit more energy and love and synchronicity and bond, I would even imagine.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're a little bit closer than we were before that time period.
Very cool, very cool.
And it's the same thing with other family members. You know, I got an uncle. He probably had some worry about me as well. My last competition I did in November at the Rougarou in Kenner.
Okay.
After it was all said and done, you know, he told me he was proud of me, so that was a big moment for me.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. So let's kind of start with the beginning of the strongman stuff.
Okay.
Like how did you, in the barbarian culture and the Norse and you know Sean Otto?
Yeah, I know Sean Otto, not personally, but I've seen him on your podcast.
Okay, he just spoke at the third live event that I did.
Cool.
And he's you know, he's with your vibe, you know what I'm saying? But
nice.
I got love for him. I think he's incredible, and it's the accountability, it's the drive, it's the determination, it's the leave all the excuses out of your head, block the excuses. The excuses they don't serve us. You know what I'm saying? It's,
no, they don't.
It's doubt, it's ego, it's BS, and he's hardcore, man. Sean is hardcore. So I've seen your stuff on Instagram. Let them know about your Instagram real quick.
The name of the Instagram is barbarian_culture1. You can see a lot of my training videos on there. There's also going to be some inspirational quotes. So some stuff like that. And whatever I can think of that I put up there, I just put it up there. There's no rhyme or reason for some of the things I put up.
Yeah.
But I'm going to get into more of instructional video. It's not going to be just me lifting with some awesome music in the background anymore. It's going to be me doing a lift and explaining what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and the purpose in the actual workout program itself.
Okay.
So it's all going to be building, leading up to something else.
Okay. And they can get at you there for coaching.
Yeah, they can get at me for coaching, nutrition, counseling. If you just want to ask me a question about anything, even music, I'll talk to you.
Yeah, you listen to some hardcore stuff when you're training, huh?
I do, and I also listen to, Norse pagan folk music while I work out as well.
Okay.
Something like you could, if you could imagine, what they would play 1,000, string instruments from 1,000 years ago, when they're getting their troops ready for battle. I'll put that. It could just war drum beats in the background. I'll just play that. Especially if I'm in the gym by myself and I'm about to do something, really wild and wicked. If I'm going for some heavy stone, or I'm going to do some kind of 500-pound yoke carry, that's something that's really heavy for me.
Yeah.
I'm going to put that on. I got to just get my mind just primed for, what my ancestors were 1,000 years ago.
It's battle.
Yeah, I'm fighting against my own mind. That's what it is. Because inside my head, this shit's heavy. This is heavy, man. What are you doing to yourself? But then there's a part of me is just you're going to go anyway.
Yes, yes. It's the doubt, it's the ego, it's the safety, right?
If your body's always going to look for comfort, the least path of resistance. It's always going to look for that. You just got to make that mental switch. You're going to do it the hardest way possible.
Yes.
So when the competition day comes up, you're ready for it no matter what's going to be thrown at you.
Yeah, the 100%. And as you're saying that, what jumped in my head was practice hardcore, so that when it's game time,
it's easy. You
know what I'm saying? And you're ahead of the spectrum, so to speak.
Yes.
And your evolution with competing and all of that. Did you have any mentors like from day one? You decide, hey, I'm gonna start training for this strongman competition. Like what drew you towards that?
What drew me a long time ago, I was drawn to it because I grew up watching it on TV. Jan Paul Sigmarsson, Magnuson, all those guys from Iceland that were winning trophies. Even when Mariusz Pudzianowski took over, where I think he's got like 5 or 6 titles, I'm not exactly sure. I was inspired by that. I was also inspired by the He-Man cartoon.
Oh, okay.
I was inspired. Like, I was always watching movies that involved strength, whether it was country westerns, Rocky, Rambo, Arnold movies. I just grew up in that era where testosterone was being pumped through our veins just from the TV.
G.I. Joe. Yeah, we were programmed for sure.
We were programmed to kick ass and not take names because we didn't care who it was. That's what our programming was.
Yeah, for me, my brother's 5 years older. He would get the Men's Health magazines.
Okay.
And they would always have a dude on there shredded with a big smile. And man, I don't know what it was, but something, I looked at that magazine, I said, I'm gonna look like that one day.
Yeah.
That dude looks happy, he's vibrant, and he looks strong, you know what I'm saying? But it was like, for me, it was like the energy that I saw on those covers, you know, and I was young, I was 12, and it clicked in my head. I said, I'm gonna look like that and feel like that one day.
Nice.
Yeah, so. But back to your...
the mentor thing, not so much. I had guys, excuse me, give me a little bit of guidance if they saw me in the gym. Like a buddy of mine, the one I was talking about that does the film now, he was actually a world's strongest man competitor. He's actually been invited to China.
Get out.
Yeah, I was like training in the same gym as him. I remember one day he was watching me and I was doing dumbbell rows with some 60-pound dumbbells, just doing it. He's like, Tim, that's not gonna cut it. You're gonna do the sport, you go grab the 90s. So I grabbed the 90s, I just
like a bent over row?
Yeah. I just ripped it off the floor. I just got like 8-10 reps. He's like, that's how you do strongman. Everything's done with as much speed, power, and aggression as possible. Everything.
Wow.
There's no, because your body, you need to train your body and mind to think in that way. If not, you're gonna get crushed by weight.
And it's, so as you're saying that, it's kind of like, I'm gonna grab that 90, and you didn't think about it. Once you make that decision and you commit, that's it. You're going over there, you're grabbing it, and you're doing it, period.
Yeah, like you said, committed, and as many as you can get, you get. So if I wasn't gonna let the guy down. I wasn't gonna let myself down, because I mean, he's somebody, a dude that stature says, that's not good enough, that ain't gonna cut it. You've gotta just crank it up.
To another level. Well, you gave me full body chills. Andreas, you hear that, huh? Andreas lifts, right? So, I mean, we about the business. So for us, hearing that, I get it.
Yeah, like I said, he probably was the strongest dude I've ever been around personally.
Wow. How much did he weigh? Or does he weigh?
In his prime, he was 320.
Yeah, how tall?
6'4", 6'5".
Oh, he's a big dude.
Yeah, when he first got into the scene, where he was getting invited to Worlds, he was like in the 260, 270 range, I believe. Because they were one of the few Americans that was getting an invite at the time. That was like, this was back when the Europeans were basically taking over the sport. But now he's doing other things, and I was actually in his show called The Sword of Valentius.
Okay.
I was a blacksmith, I was a warrior, and I was a custodore.
So a show? What do you mean, like a
It's
play?
a YouTube show. It's like a TV show, but it's on YouTube.
Get out.
Yeah, film, direct, all that good stuff.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
okay.
so we're looking to do some more work later on.
Okay.
So if you want to check out the show, it's called The Sword of Valentius. It's a really cool show.
Okay, on YouTube.
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Okay, awesome. I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah, please do.
Very cool, man. So how long has barbarian culture, when you I guess from its inception, you thought about it, started designing it, running it through your head, planning. How long from that point, and what was the inspiration?
The inspiration was I just wanted to share what I did to fix myself, and I wanted to give other men tools and direction that were lost as well to fix themselves.
Beautiful. Get into that right now. Give us some tools.
Well, first thing you gotta do is you gotta get in the gym and get your body strong. You gotta make the workouts challenging so you can make your mind strong. Then you gotta up your game and you're gonna make your life more difficult. You gotta, if you wanna do that, the best thing to do, in my opinion, I did it for about 9 months straight. Excuse me. I would get up at 3:30 in the morning, get a little bit of coffee in me, head to the gym, be there between 4:15, do my workout, get back, eat some bison, eggs and bacon for breakfast, and go to work. After work, come back, do a second workout. I would try to get 10 workouts a week.
Wow.
And once a month, I would walk on the seawall, in Galveston. With a bottle of water, I'd park in front of this restaurant, I'd walk all the way down to this pier. It's about a 3-hour walk. When I get there, chug down a Gatorade because you're gonna need it because you basically sweat everything out, and walk back with another Gatorade in my hand. When I finally got back to the truck, change a shirt, whatnot, and go to the restaurant and just eat whatever I want.
That walk was more about like peace.
Not even peace, just whatever's battling in my head, just.
Yeah, processing. More like a meditation of time
Basically,
for yourself. Yeah. So 3 hours there and 3 hours back?
Yeah, it takes about 6 hours total. Your traps hurt, your lower back hurts, your feet hurt, your neck hurts, your arms hurt from just the swinging, your shoulders hurt. But when you get back and you start, drinking a beer and eating some food, everything starts to feel good again.
Oh yeah.
The closest feeling I've ever come to that, other than that 6-hour walk, is when I used to train MMA. Every night, after it was all said and done, we shake hands, see you later, get in the vehicle. I had about a 75-minute drive from the gym. After about 5-10 minutes in the car, all that feel-good feeling goes away. All the pain starts to just set in.
The adrenaline's gone at that point.
Once the adrenaline's gone, I get the pain in your legs, the back, your neck, because you're getting choked out, and you're getting punched, you're getting kicked, you're getting thrown around, grappled for a good 2 to 3 hours a night.
Wow.
And then the tears start coming out. Not like boo-hoo tears, but just tears of exhaustion.
And accomplishment too, though, huh? Like hitting some new levels. Were there some tears of bliss?
Not tears of bliss, just tears of exhaustion. And then the feeling of elation just takes over.
Elation.
And then then everything just becomes peaceful. And then I just go home, sit in a cold ice tub, get some food in me and go to sleep. But the entire time I'm like, why am I doing this to myself?
Because you're sharpening the stone, brother.
Yeah, I'm going like 4 or 5 nights a week, just getting the crap kicked out of me by amateurs that have belts, professional fighters. I mean, I'm not going to some place where I'm just fighting or sparring against dudes that are getting drunk at a bar.
No.
I'm going against dudes that have been doing this for years that know how to F people up.
Technique. They got technique, grit, stamina.
And getting hit by somebody that knows how to hit somebody is way different.
Yeah.
Some drunk guy just trying to throw a big haymaker.
Right. These guys are skilled and they can hurt you if they want to.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, you were sparring, so hopefully they weren't trying to hurt you.
No, we weren't trying to hurt each other.
Right.
But we wanted to. When I would spar, I would never want to go hard with somebody. But I would want to work on footwork, defense, and I took a lot of shots, which is fine. That's just what you sign up for.
Yeah.
Getting choked, that was cool. Arm barred, leg locks. I mean, anything that you could see happening in a MMA fight.
Yeah.
We trained for it.
How old were you when you were doing that?
I was 32.
Okay. How long did you do it for?
I did it for 9 months, 6 months straight, something like that. Got out of it because I took an internship at Southern University. I wasn't going to the UFC, but I knew coaching was going to bring me further in life than fighting would.
Yeah.
But I think every man should at least do some sort of martial art for a while. So that one, you can find out what it really is like to be in a fight, like a real fight, not like I said, some drunken brawl.
Sure.
And you also find out that most people don't know how to fight.
Right.
And it does wonders for your mind as well, knowing that you can take a beating and your body's durable enough that you're going to come back every night. Every night you're going to come back and do the same thing.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah, man, that's wild, dude. That's
was.
cool. I love it, you know.
It got rid of my anxiety.
Wow.
It cured, like lifting helped out a lot. But when I did that, the anxiety was just gone.
Yeah, the whatever insecurities we have from childhood or dealing with certain situations.
Yeah.
When you're battle tested like that,
Like in the movie.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's everything's relative. You know what I'm saying? Some people will never understand what you're saying and be able to grasp it because they stay in the comfort zone.
Yeah.
They stay in the safe place. Both feet in certainty, right? No new challenges, so to speak. And they don't handle stress well. They don't adapt well. They don't handle stress. They don't even know what stress is. But when you're battle tested like you, and you go through some things like that.
Dude, I love stress. I think stress is awesome.
Well, pressure makes diamonds.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
No pressure. When we're not tested, we wither. What's the saying? Hard times make hard men. Something about then the next
Good
generation.
times make hard, slow, weak men, and weak men make hard times. It's a constant cycle. That's
Correct.
What hopefully we're getting to the end of that softness times, and we can get back to speaking to each other like men, showing respect to women, things like that.
Yes, and I think at the core of all that is self-accountability.
Yes.
Self-accountability, because now it's, well, this happened to me, so that's why I'm that way. Yeah, that happened to you. You are that way. Own it. Get past that. Evolve past it. Push past it. Go on a 3-hour walk. Like the fact that you did that once a week, for myself, I'll hit that 30 minutes a day. But you did yours once a week for a duration, you know what I mean? And that time to reflect, that time to ground yourself, that time to process, man, that's key.
And on top of that too, like I would walk outside my apartment complex. It was like about 5 miles that I would walk up and down this road. I did that pretty much every day, on top of that 6-hour walk I would do. So, and that's a one key thing. If you want to, get that G.I. Joe look, if you want to look like an action figure, walk like that.
So I don't think I understood the walking fully then. I just took it like you were walking for 3 hours. But you were power walking?
No, I would just like walk regular for that 3-hour walk.
Okay.
Once I was like on a Sunday, but Monday through Saturday I would walk. So yeah, that's how I was able to keep my belly flat and my abs to show. Was all that walk, and it wasn't necessarily all the lifting and everything else. But when you walk for that duration, your body's going to get lean. Okay.
Yeah, I got a testimonial from my sister-in-law, and that's how we started. Nice. She walked for 4 weeks straight, and then I started training her. But yeah, the walking. I just started doing some cardio in the gym.
Yeah.
I had left it for a while, but it feels good.
Yeah,
feels good to get back on it,
I don't jog. I don't run faster. I mean, I don't run further than 100 yards, but I'll walk all day if I have to.
Yeah, well, the walking serves two purposes. Like you said, it does lean you out, but the meditation, the time to process. When I was in my early 20s, I lived in California. I was out there chasing the dream, and I noticed life happened so fast. I felt like I couldn't process everything because it was go. And in Los Angeles, to go somewhere and be alone is like impossible because there's people everywhere. You know what I mean? Like even in the Hollywood Hills, you go up in the mountains, maybe you could find a little spot, right? And then somebody will come down the trail or
interrupt your meditation.
Yeah, I mean, but it was the understanding that I hit at that time that we have to make the time to slow down and process.
I probably should do that more.
Process.
I don't really do that too much anymore, except for when I was doing that walk. I just like being on the go. I like doing things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep the blood pumping.
Keep the mind pumping as well. If I have an idea, if I don't do it, I'll at least write it down.
Yes, you gotta document, and then that frees up the space in your head too. You know, because you know we have those moments. We come up with we get inspiration, and if we don't write it down,
it's gone forever, man.
I mean, you know,
it
happens.
If you don't,
it may come back. You might get lucky.
I don't know. Even when I was a musician, I don't know how many times I had lyrics in my head. I was like, and that's how I learned to write things down. Because if I don't, I'll forget about it.
You got to notes on the phone, or old school, a little book.
She asked me to get one of the little pads to keep in the truck for me. I think I've used it twice, but I used the phone.
Yeah. Hey, well, you know, whatever it takes.
Yeah.
Let's get into some detail with the strongman stuff that you're doing now, or like recent events, and you know how those things are connected, and what it's like. I've never been to one, you know.
Oh, a strongman competition?
Yeah.
It's awesome. If you go to the right one, it's really loud.
Okay.
It's if as a spectator, you have a greater appreciation for the people that take the time to train and to actually perform these types of things. Because it's not easy, but it's not difficult, if that makes sense. It's not. All you're really doing, you're picking up weights. That's not the difficult part. Like the hard part is the actual training. The event itself is just a whole lot of fun because it gives you a chance. You're basically showing off all
showcasing your work,
that you've put in, and you can tell when somebody has trained their heart out because they're going to go all out on all the events. How
long is like a good window? Like if you've got an event, how long do you? Is a good window? I got to train 9 weeks. I got to train 12 weeks.
12 to 16 weeks.
12 to 16.
So let's just say you're going to go to ironpodium.com. You see a contest. Let's just say it's just 6 months out. The one that you want to do. You're going to spend probably the first 2 months, 10 weeks, trying to just get yourself as big and as strong as possible.
Lifting heavy, short reps.
Yeah, you're gonna. Well, you want to. Fewer reps probably. You're gonna have to have some days where you're gonna have more reps because you may have an AMRAP, like as many reps as possible event. Like for a time.
Okay.
So you got 60 seconds to get as many reps as you can with like 600 pounds.
600 pounds of what?
Like a deadlift.
Oh, okay.
You could have that event. I just threw out a number.
Yeah. Does the weight progress? It does progress, right?
As you get from a novice to an amateur to a pro, the weight will progress. Like when you go to shows. Masters division, they may progress a little bit. That's in the group I'm in now is the Masters division. It may bump up a little bit depending on how high up you go. Like from like a regular contest to regionals and nationals, the weight is going to be heavier. This is how you weed out the guys that, I hate to say it because I fit that category, don't belong, in my opinion. Because like if I went to nationals today, I would probably goose egg most of the events just because I'm not strong enough to hang with the guys that have been doing it for longer. They put more time in, basically. But yeah, the
10 years, like how long?
It just depends. I mean, if you put 5 years into strongman just itself, along with your strength training, you can see yourself doing pretty good in any contest. So you just have to build up that endurance, that mental and physical endurance to be able to handle that type of load.
Jesus.
So I guess if you want to spend...
That's wild, man.
Yes, if you want to spend 12 weeks just getting your body ready to train, that's like the best way to do it. And then you're going to spend the next 12, 16 weeks basically sharpening everything to a point. You're going to have speed days, you're going to have heavy days, you're going to have, and everything is still done as fast as possible, as explosive as possible. And even if you got like a 400-pound deadlift and you're maxing out, in your mind, you got to think you have to get it off the floor as hard and as fast as possible. Because you can't lift the heavy weight slow, because in your brain, you want to let it go.
You got to explode,
Yes, you have to fight against it.
What, so today's Saturday. Let's say you had a competition next week. How do you prepare your body? Not so much the training, but like the nutrition. Because to go do that, talk to me about the nutrition a couple days before.
Eat. Dude, eat it. Just you see it, you eat it.
Really?
And if you're not trying to cut weight, just eat it.
But I mean, it's strongman, so why would you cut weight?
If you're trying to, so you'll just say you're a 240-pound guy.
Does it go by weight or by age?
By weight and age.
Oh, okay.
So let's just say you're trying to be 105 kilos, which is 231 pounds. If you're a 240-pound guy, you're going to want to slowly cut that weight back, so you can get used to being at a lighter weight and still moving some heavy weights around. If you miss your weight, then they're going to put you in a heavier weight class.
Oh, now you got problems.
Exactly. But when I say eat, like 80% of your diet should be like good, clean food, like chicken, fish, steak, sweet potatoes, rice, and I like to finish everything off with milk.
Okay.
And after I'm done training, I like to chug down chocolate milk.
Okay.
I don't do the whey protein powder anymore. But 2 days before competition, normally just stick with what you normally eat. Just eat more of it. Because you're going to need those carbs to get through the contest. So you got to carb load at least the night before, the day before.
How big is this culture in Houston?
It is bigger in Houston than it is in the entire state of Louisiana. Some of the strongest men in the world are in Texas.
Get out.
Yeah, I was very fortunate to go to this particular gym, the Warehouse Gym in League City. In its heyday, it was strongman, power lifters, not necessarily bodybuilders, but Highland Games competitors. They had a couple guys that could squat 1,000. They had a bunch of guys that could deadlift 800, 700 pounds. It was just the place to be if you wanted to compete in strength sports. So I showed up on the tail end of all that, so I got to see a little bit of the glory days of it. And that just inspired me to want to keep going.
So what happened? Like the people just got older and kind of moved on, or
the sport just beats the crap out of you. You can't. You're not going to do it. If you start really young, you could probably get 20 years in. But after a while, something's going to give. Whether your bicep tears, your back blows out, your knees wrecked.
Wow.
I mean, I knew a guy. He tore his hamstring and he still competed. He competed with a torn hamstring.
Wow.
Yeah. You put 16 weeks in to go train, and the competition shows up, you're going to compete.
I mean, yeah, like what do you do? Wrap it?
Yeah, wrap
it some kind of way.
And just hope the other one doesn't give for compensation.
Yeah. No. Different from myself, it's a different mindset now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'll work through a little bit of pain in the gym. I'm not 100% right now. It's knots in my back. It's getting better.
That's good.
It's getting better, but but I respect my body and connect with my body where I can feel, after the warm up, and then you kind of, so I'll push, but I'm not. And like in my 30s, man, it was just
You could run through a wall in that.
Yeah, it was. But I didn't have the pains and the aches, and I wasn't knotting up. So it's just growth and evolution and stress and tension, and we got to recover too.
Yeah, that's where the sleep, the food comes into play. The extra workouts, we do recovery workouts, where we're dragging a sled or we're just doing some body weight type of work.
That's more mellow. That's considered
way more mellow.
That's considered a recovery workout.
Yeah, dragging a sled is a recovery workout. If your shoulders are sore, you might want to get some light dumbbells and just do some exercises through blood pumping through there.
Yeah, movement.
That way, whenever you're eating, whenever the muscle is sore, blood can't flow through there. So we have to tear it again so we can get nutrients in there through blood flow after we eat food.
Yeah, massage, cold water, sleep, stretch.
I don't stretch.
No stretching. You mentioned bison. I'll buy some bison every once in a while.
Yeah, yeah.
Before you take off back to Texas, I got some deer at the house.
Dude,
for
I would
you.
love some deer. It's been a minute since I've had some of that.
I got some deer for you for sure. You mentioned the bison. It clicked. I was like, I gotta give Tim some deer.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Where do you see yourself going? Are you with the competition? I know you're going to grow the brand more. Mm-hmm. You're doing the coaching. Talk to me about the future of that.
Of the competitions?
Yeah, for yourself.
Well, I'm still going to be sponsoring competitions. I'm still going to be putting on competitions as well. I got, like I said, 2 coming up next year that I'm looking to do in Texas, and hopefully we got 1 in Louisiana we're going to do. We can talk about that too. Myself competing, I'm going to keep going until I can. Mm-hmm. It's just in me to compete. I've been like that since I was a little kid. I remember I was a little kid, I was hitting a baseball outside of my mom. He'd open up the window. It ain't the World Series.
Right.
I have to win. So that's why I'm just going to keep competing until I just can't do it.
Right on, dude.
So, and like I said, when I say I have to win, I literally have to win. The very first contest I did was a non-sanctioned event. It was my very, very first time ever trying this, and I was pissed off because I didn't win. Even though I'm competing against guys that have been doing it for a while, in my brain, I should have won.
Hey, that's drive right there.
And when I took 3rd at the Rougarou, I was upset because I didn't win. I took last in competitions. I felt like I should have won.
Yeah, so you go back to the drawing board and just start tweaking the training?
You always want to start with where you're weakest at. Mm-hmm. So like for me, like an exercise like deadlift off the floor is weak for me. Once I get it up to my knees, my hips and my butt will take it over. It's just getting the weight off the floor. I just need more leg drive, so I know I need to get my legs stronger. Mm-hmm. So spend more time getting your legs stronger. Mm-hmm. Overhead press, lockout for a lot of guys. It's where they're weak. Triceps a little bit smaller, so we have to do things like floor presses to get our triceps stronger. Mm-hmm. May even have to put a chain on each end of the bar and press up, so as the weight goes up, the weight gets heavier. It works the triceps a little bit more that way.
Yeah.
So whatever you're weak at, you just got to you got to fix it, get stronger at it, and there's always going to be weaknesses. Something else is always going to pop up. Mm-hmm.
So the drive for you, pushing yourself past the comfortability, living in the uncomfortable, is the drive to win within yourself, huh?
Yeah, it's just something I was born with.
Okay. I want everybody to win.
I want everybody to win too. I just want to win more than everybody else.
I hear you.
It's like, I want you to do well, just not as well as me.
Hey, if you ain't first, you last, Ricky Bobby.
Drive it like
I'm not gonna say the rest of that, but Talladega Nights, that's funny.
Yeah.
Man, I enjoyed it, dude.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the conversation.
Dude, there's still more we can talk about if you want.
What else you want to get into?
I mean, we could talk about
talk to us about the competition that you're gonna do. Is it similar to other ones? Do you make it your own? Like, and what's unique about your events versus the way maybe somebody else is doing some things?
Nothing really unique about my events. I like to keep my events since I'm small in the business aspect of it. I want to keep everything as simple as possible. I want to attract people who are new to the sport.
Okay.
I want to keep the weights a little bit lighter so everybody can get reps in, so they can feel comfortable. Like, I can do this too.
Okay.
I don't want to compete with like regionals or nationals because if somebody who has a lot of experience wants to use my show as a tune-up for whenever they're going to go to a bigger show, they can use it. They can use it as a marker to see where they're at in their training.
It's unique in the fact that it's geared more towards novice and trying to expand the sport and expand people's awareness.
The one I'm going to do in Louisiana, I want to do in Louisiana, I should say, it's similar to Strongman, but it's like a hybrid of Strongman and Highland Games.
Now, what's the Highland Games?
That's when we throw weights for distance.
Oh, that's where they
They
fling the keg over the wall or things like that.
We have a 42-pound weight that we throw over the head.
Okay.
We have, I think there's like 9 events. We got a caber toss, which looks like a telephone pole. You got to flip it over.
Okay, yeah. So I've seen that.
We're basically we're throwing rocks and flipping a big old telephone pole. So I'm gonna have 3 throwing events. One's gonna be like a really heavy stone to throw. One's gonna be a hammer, and another's gonna be a light stone with one you just like shot put. And then I'm gonna have an event where you're gonna deadlift, an event where you're gonna overhead press, and then we have another event where you're gonna pick something up and you're gonna carry it in a circle, and as far as you can go.
Wow. Where's that gonna be in Louisiana?
Washington Parish at the fairgrounds. That's what I'm looking for.
Okay.
We're probably gonna find out in the next couple of days if that's gonna go through or not.
Where Washington Parish?
It's just north of here. You have to say you went across.
It's across the causeway, right?
Yeah, it's across the causeway. You got St. Tammany Parish, and just north of that is Washington Parish.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where I was originally born.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Taking it back to the roots.
Yes. I actually graduated from school out there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
So hopefully we can make that a sport of its own.
Yeah, and you mentioned a buddy that you're going to go visit. He's involved in the business also?
No, he's just a good friend of mine that I've known for 25 years. I had class with his brother when I went to St. Bernard High School. I had a couple of classes with him, and then actually ran into him in college through a mutual friend.
Nice.
And then we've been hanging out since then.
Okay.
He got me back into lifting when I was like 21, 22.
Okay.
And we trained a little bit, but.
So he was a catalyst, a good catalyst that came back around, and man, the synchronicities of life, man.
Yeah, and there was another
synchronicities of life.
Another buddy who's actually good friends with him. They'd known each other since they were like 3 or 4 years old. I met him in high school as well at St. Bernard. And then all 3 of us, we lived together in Hammond for a year. We made so many good memories just hanging out. We didn't even care about, trying to hook up with girls and none of that stuff. We just wanted to hang out because we knew we weren't going to have this again.
Right.
And we knew women weren't going anywhere. We knew the bar wasn't going anywhere.
Yeah.
We just wanted to tear up the town and have a good time.
Yeah, it was a bonding experience.
Big time, yeah.
More profound than just out there.
Yeah.
Wilding out in the streets.
Yeah.
Need a little bit of both, I guess, when you're young.
You've got to have those wild times.
Yeah. But you need meaningful experiences, where you connect with people and you form.
Oh, yeah.
You form those bonds, man. It's like you can have all the money, all the cars, all the notoriety, all the fame, and if you don't have meaningful relationships with people and connections and bonds. So, I look forward to building that with you, brother.
I appreciate it, dude.
I appreciate you guys coming over and hanging out on the couch.
No problem.
Let me ask you this. So for the event in Louisiana and Washington Parish, will you be reaching out to gyms? Will you walk me through in your head how you strategize the event and to bring it to life?
Well, the first thing I got to do is secure the location.
Right.
After that, I go looking for sponsors. If I go to a gym, if they want to donate some weight to the actual show instead of them paying for a sponsorship, that's awesome. That way they can still show up, get their logo on their shirt. They can get their name out there as well. In different businesses that want to get their name out, I'll go reach out to them. They can set up a table, just pay the fee, and you can come play.
Okay. Well, I plan on being there. I'll see if Andreas can come with me. But yeah, count on the Connect podcast, the Connection Studio for sure. Yeah, 100%.
Competitors, anybody to compete. I'm looking to have teams compete.
Okay.
I want to bring something back to the parish that you can do something athletically other than what you did in high school.
Sure.
You can continue to do it on and maintain a healthy mind and healthy body.
I love it. Talk to me about females in the sport.
They're strong. They're just as tough, if not tougher. Because obviously, through childbirth, they can take more pain than we can. And in the sport, you need to have a high pain tolerance.
Wow.
You have to have a high. If you can't take pain, you can't do the sport.
Wow.
I mean, you can look at that callus. I've ripped that callus like 3 times just from carrying something in my hands.
Yeah. Well, and so that's in the training, though.
Yes, that's happening.
And also,
anything can happen in a competition.
oh yeah, and you can't stop. Like the guy that tore his hamstring. I mean,
Yeah.
you
keep going.
amped up. You got to just
fix it and forget it. Get some more caffeine in you.
wow.
Whatever you got to do to go, you just go.
And from beginning to end of the competition, 3 hours, 4 hours.
It can be up to 6 hours.
The event.
Yes, it just depends on how many people are there, how many events, just the sheer size of it. Sometimes it could take 2 days.
Okay. Very cool.
Yeah.
Okay. What that event in Washington Parish will be next year or this year?
Hopefully, I'm looking for it to be in June of next year.
Okay.
Going to have 2 of them in League City next year as well. League City, Texas. They're both going to be at the Warehouse Gym. One's going to be March 7th is what we're looking at. Okay. And the next one's going to be late September, early October. I like to have it, those type of contests in the Houston area when it's cooler because the humidity is just brutal out there. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that fresh, crisp air is invigorating and energizing too, right?
Yes. Have you heard about the knights that fight like MMA style with like swords and axes and shields?
No.
I'm looking to bring those guys out to one of my shows when it's nice and cool as well, so they can fight in armor.
Okay.
So people can have something to watch in between.
Yeah.
In between events.
Yeah, I was thinking of like a Renaissance festival. I went to one of those.
Yeah, those are fun.
Yeah, I hear they drink mead.
Yes, we're about to partake in some of that mead as well.
You brought some mead, right?
I brought a bottle of weed. I bought 2 bottles for me and the family. Whenever I head out to Mississippi, we're gonna get some dinner and have a good time tonight.
Beautiful. Tim Martin.
Yes, sir.
Barbarian Culture. Tell the audience one more time, man, how to get at you.
You can reach me at barbarian_culture1 on Instagram. You can also reach me at barbarian.meals on Instagram as well. Like I said, DM me, ask me any kind of question you want. If you need advice or anything, you need some training, nutrition consultation, just send me a DM and I'll get back with you as soon as I can.
Awesome, man. He's in the Houston area in Seabrook, right?
Yeah, Seabrook, yes, sir.
Yeah, it's right in the lower southern Houston area. Tim Martin, thank you for coming through, brother. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Well, I appreciate it.
Hope you guys enjoyed that. Strongman competition. Opened my eyes to some new levels. I need to go harder. That was a lot to take in.
With going harder, man. The worst thing that can happen is you get harder.
Oh, I heard that.
That's the worst thing that can happen.
Yeah, I'm on the come up. I'm on the healing. So we'll be turning up the volume here soon.
Sounds good. And also, if you want to find out the merchandise like I have wearing right here, you can find all this good stuff at barbarianculture.com. And everything that I do is on that website as well.
And go to theconnection.studio for the journal for this episode. I'm gonna have to go hard on it. It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be Norse. I'm gonna have to eat some bison before I write that episode. Go check it out. God bless. Thanks for joining us at the Connection Studio. You can support us by sharing with others and posting to social media. Keep doing the internal work, as it will truly make all the difference. God bless.